whiskey barrel, the other round my team.
Okay, taking this video to show you how I'm gonna set up the start of my offset cook tomorrow. So basically might have to go another one. Alright. So from what I gather, taking this paper here, and I'm taking some beef. This is a beef soaked paper. So what I'm doing here is to build a, sorry, copper file. I'm just going to build this hashtag looking thing here, and that's going to start my bed of coals. I'm going to come out here 5 in the morning tomorrow, light that, and get the coals started. I'm just going to let this airflow roll and get that started. Once I do that, I'll get the brisket ready to trim, get it all nice and trimmed and seasoned. By the time I'm done with that, I should be able to easily add some other coal, not coal, but wood in. Something else I'm gonna look into while I got this here set up is this is I want to put some wood along here. Like maybe something that size to line up. This is going to, that heat that comes out, this is going to cause a little buffer. It's a little buffer. Then I'll take my water pan and put my water pan in here, something like that. My brisket will be sitting right here with the point face that way, fat cap up. I might actually put this down on the bottom, inside on the bottom, so we'll see. Something like that. Something like that. Stay tuned. This is Dino Dan. About to do some work on Tennessee whiskey. Let's do this. Alright, here we go. We're gonna put on this prime brisket from Creekstone. Yes, I totally messed up and I did something with the audio, so this is how we're gonna do it. Move this camera a little closer. So I'm basically giving you an idea. Got my little fireboard thermometer there. My water pan and wood. The first set of wood I put there was practically on fire by the time I went to cook. Alright, here we go. So here is after first 3 hours here. I could see right away I'm getting a puddle. The brisket, you can see where it's gonna split up at the top. And I have a puddle of fat already, which is pretty much gonna mess up the bark there, so I'm gonna try to figure a way out to fix it. So with a couple of spritz here and there, pretty much gonna leave it as it is and check back in another hour or so. Here we go. I believe here's where we're gonna see the puddle really big. So we got a pretty nice shot. The color's really good on it, but like I said, the puddle is forming. There we go, gonna sop it up. We check back on it. Might even put a piece of wood underneath it to try to prop it up a little bit. Gonna turn it around a little bit. Beautiful looking color though. It's got some really nice looking color. Just spritzing the edges or anywhere I feel like is getting drier than other places. Here's where I'm going to come with the wood. Just going to prop it up. Get that I'm somewhere around the hour 4-ish here, and the color of this thing is amazing. I have to admit my temps have been up and down, but I really feel like the color looks good. It's got a good jiggle. I'm gonna rotate it a little bit and just kind of spritz it some. I know it's hard to see like that, but overall right now I'm feeling pretty good about the cook, although my temps have been up and down, and that has me a little bit worried. But hey, what are you gonna do, right? Get a little internal temp here. I was temping in the 160s. Again, I thought I had really good color, so just using straight apple cider vinegar, one of the better quality ones. Use what you like. Here she is from another angle here. See if I could get a close-up where you can actually see the brisket. There we go. She's looking good. She's looking good. Alright, so I'm sitting about hour 6, hour 7, and it's time to wrap. Yeah, this is me putting gloves on before I put on the cotton gloves. Alrighty. So, right now I'm a little frustrated because my fire's gone stale a few times. I'm burning through a lot of wood, and I want to finish this in the offset. So what I'm gonna do is wrap her up here. Just trying to get an idea on how I'm gonna lay it. I don't really like working with butcher paper, but it produces a better product at the end, so. I'm gonna do it. You guys see this t-shirt I'm wearing? Team 57. It's a fishing club I belong to. More like family and friends than club members. If you're wondering what the Team 57 logo was, I'm gonna fold this up. Try to get that as tight as possible. Get her back in the cooker, and we'll see what happens next. Peace. Alright, so here we go with checking it for probe tenderness. So I got 2 thermometers in it, but really about 195-ish is where I like to start to check to see if it will probe nice and tender. So that's what you're gonna see me do here. By this time it was just about 6:30 in the afternoon. I thought I was gonna be done by 7. I really did, but she hung in there until about 8:30, until it was probe tender. It was really quite shocking, actually. Okay, here we go. It's pull time. You can see how saturated it is with all the juices and the fat. It's very tender. Very tender. So I'm gonna pull this guy out, and next thing is the slice. I'm really upset that I didn't get the audio on this, because this next part was, wow. I don't know how to explain a lot of the taste I got from this brisket. So I'm gonna slice it about halfway, and I'm gonna show you, or attempt to show you, what that looks like. Camera's not focusing very well, but that point side, everybody looks like a champion showing the point, right? I'm gonna square this off, and I'm not used to cutting from this side, but I could just feel that the flat was, just a hair on the tight side, but it was delicious. It was rich. Yes, I just can't really explain more. I had my buddy try it. Of course, he had a lot better verbiage than me, but didn't get that. So you can see there, it's still a little stiff, but this is by far the best brisket I've turned out. I know a lot of that has to do with the quality from Creekstone. But yeah, it was special. I did leave a little bit more fat on than I would have liked, just because I didn't know how the cook was gonna go. My buddy brings his phone light now, and cut these little cubes here. They're just, man, they're delicious. I was highly impressed by this thing. There's the lovely point. Oh no, that's still the flat. So I cut this little fat piece off, and I couldn't let it go to waste. It was so delicious. It was so delicious. Anyhow, this thing was so delectable, and just I could not believe when I put the point on my tongue, it's like it just started to dissolve. I personally liked that. I don't know how else to describe it. It was just like, man, the point was so tender. You know, it still held up to a slice, but man. Here I'm tasting it. My mouth is watering again now that I have to talk about it. Yeah, he went back for that. He wasn't going to leave it there. This is truly an experience. Highly suggest anybody out there. I don't have coupon codes or anything like that, but the Creekstone, some little better shots of it. Overall, this was a really great cook. I did finish the wrap portion of the cook, just running charcoal and some of the bigger chunks of wood I had just for heat. I ran through a whole bag of Kingsford charcoal on top of the wood that I used also, so that smoker really loves to use fuel, which is okay with me. If it produces stuff like this every time, I will be very happy. Thanks for watching. Here's a couple more little shots and I'll be out. Peace.
I'm still standing here, waiting for my alley. Hope she will come for having much fun. But she's not here, so I drink.